What's up, everyone? Hi, hello. I'm Dove, and mine with me.
Hello, I'm Mint.
I'm Drakilax.
Yo, we actually picked up another party member, IRL. Now mine.
The
Mine.
mine of mine.
The enemy of mine enemy is enemy mine. Congratulations, you now have 26 TV tropes tabs open.
Implying I didn't before.
You now have 26 more.
No.
I think these things might be weak against sword attack, but they're also weak against... Oh, right. And Ruben is still on auto. This is okay because he's gonna one-shot everything.
It's a zombie, it's when it's clearly a mummy.
Yeah.
So this mine is equipped with the conveyor belt and red skeleton technology.
Yeah. Okay, so they're not weak against sword attack. I think the mummies are weak against fire. So we're gonna use our remote control detonating.
Just makes sense on the weak against fire. How many crystals in is this again?
4.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what are in those? Okay, just regular potion, heal potion. Okay, fair enough.
Like you call it remote control detonation because you throw it.
Yep, it's like the homing bombs in Kirby, and about as equally useful.
They detonate remotely. That's remote controlled explosion.
So the cool thing about this dungeon is you have these cool little one-way elevators. It's a bucket that dumps you out into the mine.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it'd be two-way, but I guess it's just a counterweight on the other side.
Yeah, it's just a counterweight. When you're done going down, miners, when you're mining, you actually don't need to go back up ever. It's a common misconception.
Only going down is necessary.
Yeah, you just get new miners every time.
They can get out of a dungeon just fine. Oh, fire did like no damage.
What did he attack you with? Gas powder?
Something like that.
It's like grass powder or something.
Grass whistle.
That would put you to sleep. That would explain.
Why would you? Oh god, that's right. On auto, they can use your items. Okay, so having Ruben on autopilot is not necessarily good for my health potion count. Not that it matters, because I have like a bajillion of them. Also, it's at this point that I just kind of fully admit that I am literally just using maps to get around these dungeons at this point.
They don't seem too crazy.
I love the goblin sprites. Just the monster sprites in this game are pretty great.
Yeah, like, I definitely went over this in an earlier part, but like, the sprite work in this game, there's like, it's really charming. I really wish that like more games took some notes out of this, because this game really did a lot right for, like, it's a pretty repetitive game. It's not super replayable, but the OST is kind of incredible.
Yeah.
And the sprite work is incredible. Like, the monster sprite work is really good.
Really nice, yeah, comical style on the sprites, especially when you hurt some of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The eyes get all like gigantic. The stony roosts lose their feathers.
I actually like that the
Ooh, charm claw.
Okay, so the thing about the claws, they also inflict status effects. A vast majority of everything in this game resists like every status effect. This one can inflict a lot, so it might be worth using if I have to two-shot things anyway.
Oh, that's the best magic though, the claw, right?
Yeah, so if I'm like casting magic, I want this equipped.
I actually didn't know that they changed your stats like that.
Mm-hmm. I literally only knew that because of the speedrun. Okay, let's see if fire one-shots these. One should be not weak to fire at all. Okay, good to know.
I guess they're weak to a zombie like everything else.
I thought they, yeah, I guess they are just a zombies, right? But no, like, cause there are other mummy enemies, so
Yeah.
If Cure is super effective, that'll be really funny to see that message, because it'll say that zombie is weak to zombie attack.
I'm pretty sure it is, so the next time I come across one...
Yeah, definitely want to see that.
Okay,
You
so
fight
this is-
zombies by throwing more zombies at them.
Okay, that's just for explosives. I actually don't need to go in here.
Eventually the problem will resolve itself when I run out of zombies to throw.
Pretty much. That's probably some kind of indie deck builder RPG, where you can just throw a zombie at a zombie, and that's the selling point. Not to knock indie RPGs or anything. Like, like, in retrospect, that feels like a dig against you, Drakilax, and I swear to God it's not, actually.
Wow. There actually is a indie game,
I swear to
Yeah.
God, I was kidding.
indie RPG. It's called The World Is Your Weapon, and the whole point is that you can just pick up whatever, and the entire game is just an RPG about beast style from Yakuza 0.
Okay, well, crit mattered, but it can duplicate itself.
With mucus.
Yeah, it's just an attack, I guess.
That's alright then.
Is it
Zombie is weak against zombie attack.
the one thing it can't afford to be weak against?
It's allergic to itself. It's a big boo that left a bunch of throwing stuff in its arena.
No, my one weakness, how did you figure it out? It was literally the only other thing in the room, mate. I'm sad that we haven't seen more of the lizards. I actually really like the lizard sprite.
I could have fought a bunch for a small box with bombs, but I elected not to.
Fair.
Now we get a nice look at the wounded elf sprite.
Well, apparently
Actually-
some status effects actually happen to it.
Gasp. One thing I actually like about the lizards, though, is that it's a shout out to the first one, or the first Final Fantasy, because that's the exact same pose, and that was like never reused. I want to say,
I believe you're right, yeah.
just the on all fours indignant scream.
They use that pose in some of the Final Fantasy Legends too, for wizards.
It's such a good pose.
Oof, crit mattered. Oof, say Ruben, I swear to God, if you miss again. Damn it, Benjamin, if you miss again.
It is poisoned though.
Like, inflicting status effects in this game is basically exclusively done through the claw weapon, and is functionally useless. Because you can just kill things in like 1 to 2 hits, or you can status effect it. And it like never matters.
Yeah. I love your selection of healer items. You've got like you've got healing looking potion, you've got herb, you've got some sort of medicine, and then you got Coca-Cola.
Pretty much. And like the
Oh, yeah.
Coca-Cola is especially worthless, because Jesus.
Oh
Oh
my gosh.
god.
Well, hey
Good
skeleton,
roll.
stand there perfectly still for like a second. Okay, time in.
What does the Sody Pop even do?
So, if you get a status drop in battle, like some things can lower your attack or magic, it undoes those, specifically.
Woo!
It's functionally useless. I had to look up what it did in one of these episodes, because like,
I also asked about the soda can, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I've literally never used it. Also, I didn't even look up at the gene here. So,
Oh, I love the boss theme.
the boss theme is really good. The normal battle theme is really good, which is something you really want in an RPG. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I just love that it's Mystic Quest of all game. Like the stock potato of JRPGs. Like like no, like I would be fine with playing this. I wouldn't like especially like seek it out. But if you put this game down in front of me and say it's like, hey, here, play this, I'd be like, all right.
Pretty much, like... I'm gonna try Quake, I'm gonna see if that does more damage. Hypnos, like, well, I'm not gonna see that that does more damage. Use a full restore. Now I'm gonna try Quake again, I swear to god. There's no reason to use Cure in battle as a healing because life exists.
There.
Okay, it's comparable damage. Probably could have gotten away with a hit there. I don't know why I'm playing so defensively.
Happy Snowman.
I'm gonna try something dumb. I'm gonna see if life works on you. Strong against fatal attack.
No, they took care of it, and they acknowledged that life is a fatal attack.
Yeah.
Statistically, everybody who has ever died has lived at some point.
So, yeah, technically.
Ow!
That crit mattered. Angry Jin.
Ah!
That's the way I like the sprite work in this game, because like you get this visible tell that you're like making progress in a fight. And like you get this visible tell, but like the artwork is like actually pretty cool. Oh, tiny. That's its third phase.
Oh no, it's
small.
Kindu.
Oh god. Kill it like the rest.
I never noticed that before about Jin, because I have played all the way through Mystic Quest back in the old day, and I never noticed that about Jin, or I guess because I didn't know a lot about like other cultures and whatnot. But he's actually kind of got that kind of like that she's like stone lion teeth in his second phase sort of thing.
Yep. Like older Final Fantasies were actually pretty good about... Okay, Cure Potions and Heal Potions, okay.
Oh, hey, it's Dr. Jones.
Close enough to blow up the boulder. We threw a bomb in its vicinity.
What?
I didn't know that this was, that this game was made in Mario Maker.
Pretty much. So yeah, that's like the main use of Mega Grenade, and it happens in a cutscene. So I'm pretty sure there's like nothing else in this dungeon, so I can close that map. And thankfully the dungeon was like very much nice enough to refund all of the bombs. Oh yeah, I have a spell. I can just like...
Yeah, I thought you were just thinking about using exit.
So it's still Earthquake Town. It's still Earthquake Town.
I see the
Still
boulder
Earthquake
rolled into that little cleft there.
Yeah. So now that opens the way to the volcano. So did I somehow... Oh, I made more than 95 jeeps, so this is okay.
Yes, hotel with a big old neon sign.
You know, because in case people living here just like don't know where the hotel is, and for all the visitors in RPG Town of the 90s would obviously just have.
They have live guitars here.
This
Who
just
wouldn't want to be here?
this just backs up my theory that Final Fantasy is actually just a sci-fi series.
Kind of, yeah. So I don't know if there's like a plot element that happens here. Normally I don't care about this sort of thing because I'm like especially not reading out the plot. I'm gonna steal more soda though.
Oh, sorry, not just the hotel. This specific Mayan building is a hotel.
Yeah.
Is this just Vegas? Is this what it is?
We made that joke in the last episode, yeah.
Yeah, I said the exact same thing. It's like the Luxor.
So we're going to the sealed temple. I'm only talking to you to get this drug thing. You have 10 GP for a cup of coffee.
Shrug.
Come on!
The shrug animation is always worth it.
Yeah. But that particular line was also worth it. Okay, so that's how you get here.
Ah, okay.
In case
And
you, like, want a bajillion cure potions and heal potions. Anyway, it's still Earthquaking. Anyway, it's everyone's favorite battlefields.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got spooky ghosts.
Ooh.
Oh, they're just called Ghost. I thought they would be called Sand Spectre or something. But...
Still
Oh,
a
they
ghost.
deflated.
They just kind of like fall over you. Attack
I'm
turn. I
not-
better use my soda can.
I'm not feeling this anymore, guys.
Good news, you're not feeling anything anymore.
Oh no.
Okay, so it's this fun battle that we've done. I think Exit works on Undead. So fun fact about Exit, you can use it in battle. This one is intentional.
Oh, you
Leave. Get out.
I forced it to leave the dungeon it was in, aka the world map. I sent it back to town. I threw an escape rope at the Pokemon.
When do we get the Pokemon spin-off game where it's just you don't actually catch any Pokemon, you're just some like mart salesman and you're stuck in the middle of like deep jungle routes and you're just forced to fend them off with various items.
So, Racketeer, but Pokemon.
Yes.
Anyway,
Oh, shit.
this was
One day.
I don't want an attack down on the person who can one-shot things.
one-shots things with the power of corned beef and sauerkraut.
Benjamin can get that, that's fine.
Mystic Quest, or the adventures of just a bunch of random people, and Benjamin is there too.
Yeah, pretty much. Benjamin exists.
You get XP from stuff that you exit out of the fight.
I'm pretty sure, because it's basically an insta-kill at that point. You get exit in the speedrun. For pretty obvious reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, if it's something that can insta-kill things, when later on you kind of don't always insta-kill things.
Is it? It's from a battlefield we gotta exit, right? You really have time to do 10 fights in the speedrun? I guess you have to grind a little bit.
The level itself doesn't really matter as much.
Yeah, that's what I would think, but that's why I would think that you wouldn't, you know, it would take a lot before getting something from a battlefield would outweigh having to do 10 battles.
Yeah, because exit one-shots things, you absolutely go out of your way to get it.
Exit a lot of later fights. I assume you can't exit a boss.
I think there's like one or two bosses you might be able to, I'm not 100% sure.
I want to say, what I was gonna say, it's Mystic Quest, I think you might be able to.
I didn't do this, but I think you can use life on the Bone Dragon in Bone Dungeon, and it kills it instantly.
I know Jean was immune to fatal attack, so maybe it would be immune to exit too.
It might be. Because I think exit is actually, like, in-game as the fatal element. One more to go. I'm just having Ruben on auto because he has no magic, really. He has life, I guess, but... The ghost used attach.
He has your potion supply.
Anyway, we get like a bajillion XP. Check on my juice. Okay, I have enough to spend at the scam in again.
But do you have 10G for a cup of coffee?
Well, I guess we'll never know if we do or not. I mean, we had it, but like, it never gave us a chance to give him 10 GP for a cup of coffee.
This is like the old man in the towers. This his point is just to meme and make Benjamin shrug.
Basically, that's more or less actually what he do.
Old Man in the Towers is just here to play a prank on Benjamin. Everybody else is the chosen one.
So it's like, you're the chosen one because you defeated a behemoth. Ah, yes, I knew you were the knight. I thought you said that you were sure I was the knight. Well, it was a guess. You have 10 GP for a cup of coffee? Laugh track.
Benjamin shrug.
Seinfeld theme plays.
So anyway, I just did that to spawn another earthquake because we're in earthquake town. By the way, we're in earthquake town.
Guys, Death Mountain is gonna explode.
Death Mountain is gonna have to explode next time though, because like, comment, sends